You've probably used ChatGPT, Claude, maybe even Manus to build something, a workflow, a report, an automation. And it worked once. Then you closed the tab, came back the next day, and you were starting from scratch. I kept running into this until I found a platform that fixes that one problem, and it changes everything. Crayo.ai doesn't just chat with AI. It executes full workflows and turns them into permanent apps. You describe what you want in plain English. The AI builds it, and it keeps running on a schedule without the AI being involved anymore. I'm going to show you how it works, build something real on camera, and tell you who this is actually for. Let's get into it. The problem. Why every AI tool feels half-finished. Here's the thing nobody talks about when it comes to AI tools. Every single one of them, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Cursor, all of them, they live entirely inside the chat window. The moment you close that conversation, the work is gone. The next session starts from zero. And that's fine if you're asking a one-off question or brainstorming ideas, but if you're a freelancer, a consultant, a solo founder, or someone running a team where the same reporting tasks, the same data pulls, the same client updates happen every single week, that's not just inconvenient. That's a massive productivity leak. Think about it this way. You spend 45 minutes crafting the perfect prompt, getting the AI to pull your analytics data, format a report, and draft a Slack summary for your team. Beautiful output. Monday morning comes around again, and you're doing the exact same thing from the beginning. Reprompting, re-explaining, rebuilding. That's not automation. That's manual labor with extra steps. And this is the gap Crayo is built to close. Not the thinking gap every AI can think. The persistence gap. The gap between the AI helped me once and the AI built something that keeps working without me. What Crayo actually is. The honest breakdown. So let me explain what Crayo actually does because the way they frame it is interesting. They call it a solve, solidify, scale workflow. And that's probably the clearest way to think about it. The first phase is solve. You open a chat, describe what you need in plain English, just like you would with ChatGPT or Claude. But here's where it diverges. Crayo doesn't just generate text. It writes code, executes it live in a sandboxed Linux environment, connects to your real accounts through integrations they call connectors. We're talking Google Sheets, Gmail, Slack, GitHub, Notion, and over 20 more. And it delivers actual outputs, files, dashboards, spreadsheet updates, Slack messages, real artifacts, not just text responses. The second phase is Solidify. And this is the part that genuinely surprised me. Once your workflow runs successfully in chat, you click one button, Create Agent, and Crayo extracts that entire workflow into a permanent, reusable app. It generates a structured input form, so next time you don't need to reprompt anything. You just fill in a couple of fields and hit run. And here's the critical detail. Once it's solidified into an app, the AI steps out of the loop. The app runs your business logic deterministically. No hallucination, no LLM reinterpretation. It just executes the same way every time. The third phase is scale. You schedule that app to run automatically. Weekly report every Monday at 9 a.m. Done. Daily briefing pulled from 3 different data sources. Set it and forget it. Each scheduled run shows up in a session history so you can audit what happened, and the whole thing versions. So you can evolve the workflow without losing a working baseline. Live walkthrough, building a real workflow. Alright, let me actually show you this working. I'm going to build something real. A competitor price monitoring system. The kind of thing that would normally take you a developer, a cron job, some API wiring, and probably a Sunday afternoon of debugging. First thing I'm doing is creating a workspace. Think of this as a project folder. It groups your agents, your files, and your integrations together. I'll call this one Competitor Intel. Next, I need to connect my Google Sheets. That's where I want the data to land. In the Connectors panel, I click Connect, authorize through Google's OAuth flow, and we're set. Takes about 15 seconds. Now here's where it gets interesting. I'm going to type a single prompt. Check the pricing pages of Competitor A, Competitor B, and Competitor C. Extract the current plan names and prices. Log them to my Google Sheet with today's date. Then schedule this to run every Monday at 9 a.m. Watch what happens. You can actually see the agent working in real time. It's spinning up a sandbox, writing the scraping logic, executing it. And the status updates are streaming right here in the chat. There's the tool execution. There's the data landing in Google Sheets. And there's the artifact panel on the right showing me exactly what was produced. Now I'll do one follow-up iteration. I want it to also calculate week-over-week price changes and flag anything that moved more than 10%. I send that as a follow-up message, and Crayo builds on the existing context. No re-explaining, no starting over. This is the moment I click Create Agent. Crayo analyzes the entire session, extracts the workflow, and presents me with a creation dialog. I choose Dashboard as the output format. That'll give me consistent visualizations every time it runs. And now I have a permanent agent with an input form. Competitor URLs, sheet ID, notification preferences, all structured. Anyone on my team can run this without knowing what prompt I used. Last step, I open the Schedule tab, set it to weekly, Monday, 9 a.m., my time zone. Activate, and that's it. This thing runs forever now. I described it once. The AI built it. I'm not in the loop anymore. The skill system, this is what compounds. But wait, because there's a second capability that I think might actually matter even more long-term. Crayo has what they call a skills system. And the idea is this: if there's an API or a tool that Crayo doesn't natively integrate with, you can hand it the API documentation. Literally paste in the docs or point it to a URL. And it reads the spec, builds the integration, and saves it as a permanent skill. That skill now lives in your library. Every future agent you build can call it. No reconfiguring, no re-explaining how the API works, no pasting keys again. Your Creao environment gets smarter with every conversation. It compounds. So let's say you use something niche, maybe Lemon Squeezy for payments, or Linear for project management, or even your own internal backend. You described the API once. Creao integrates it. And from that point on, you can build agents on top of it like it was a native integration. That's a fundamentally different model from any AI tool I've used, where every session starts from a blank slate. How it stacks up, the honest comparison. Now let me give you the honest competitive picture, because I know that's why most of you are here. ChatGPT and Claude can think and build, but they don't run persistent workflows, and they don't connect to your real tools natively. The work lives and dies in the chat window. Cursor is incredible for coding, but it's a development tool. It doesn't schedule recurring business workflows or connect to your Google Sheets and Slack. Manus and OpenClaw are genuinely impressive, especially OpenClaw with its open source approach and 400,000 plus users. But they run in sandboxed, ephemeral environments. Every task starts from zero. There's no permanent app, no scheduled rerun. They're brilliant on-demand assistants. Creao is what happens when the assistant logs off and the system keeps running. And then you have Zapier and N8N. These are proper automation platforms, but they don't have the AI-first chat interface. You're building workflows on a canvas, not describing them in English. They're powerful, but they require a different kind of setup investment. Creao sits in this unique intersection. It thinks like an AI, builds like a developer, connects like an automation platform, and persists like infrastructure. That last part, the persistence, is the product. Pricing and who this is actually for. Pricing. Creao runs on a credit system. There's a free tier, 30 credits plus 5 daily bonus credits, no credit card required. That's enough to test a workflow or two and see if the platform clicks for you. The Pro plan is $20 a month for 200 monthly credits plus the daily bonus. And that's where you get full integration access and the features that matter for real recurring workflows. They go up from there with Pro Plus at $50 and Max at $150 for heavier usage. One thing to keep in mind: scheduled runs and the more powerful reasoning modes do consume credits, so you'll want to monitor your usage, especially if you're scheduling multiple agents to run daily. So who is this actually for? If you're someone who does recurring work that spans multiple tools, weekly reports, daily data pulls, client updates, competitive monitoring, and you've been frustrated by how much reprompting and manual repetition that involves, Creao is aiming directly at that pain point. Freelancers, consultants, solo founders, small teams doing operational reporting. That's the sweet spot. If you're just doing one-off creative writing or casual brainstorming, you probably don't need this. But if you've ever thought, I wish this AI workflow would just keep running without me, this is literally what Creao was built for. Here's what I'd recommend. Go to Crayo.ai, sign up on the free tier. No credit card, no commitment. Pick one workflow that you do every single week. Something that takes you 30 to 45 minutes of prompting and tool switching. Describe it in Creao, let the agent build it. Solidify it into an app, schedule it, and then see what happens next Monday morning when that report just shows up, without you lifting a finger. If you try it, drop a comment below and tell me what you built. I'm genuinely curious what workflows people are going to automate with this, because the use cases are wider than what I could fit in one video.
The link to Crayo is in the description. If you found this useful, subscribe.
I break down AI tools like this every week with the same no-hype, honest approach. I'll see you in the next one.